The Azores, the paradise islands in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. The 9 islands of the Azores archipelago were birthed from volcanoes emerging from the depths of the sea. There are plenty of reasons why everyone should visit the Azores at least once in a lifetime, but definitely the most important one is nature. On our first day, we went to the capital city of the island to buy some food. What we bought the most was milk from the Azorean cows, and then we headed towards one of the most famous places.
Good morning guys from San Miguel Island. Yesterday we took the flight from Lisbon. The landing was very scary because we couldn't land. It went down and then it went up again. It's normal here because of the wind, and today the weather is not very good. It's not cold but it's not sunny, it's a bit rainy. So we're going to go to places where you can go in a rainy day. This island is called Isla Verde, which means green island, and as you can see the island is very green.
The amazing thing about this island is how green it is and how tropical it looks. Finally, we arrived at the town of Furnas to enter the Terra Nostra Botanical Garden. The entrance costs 10 euros and allows you to see the botanical garden and swim in the pool.
Well guys, so before entering the pool, we're going to discover this place. We have 2.5 hours and this is more than enough to discover this natural park and then going to swim. The best thing of here is the vegetation. Everything is so green. The trees are so big, and even though you come in a bad day like today with rain, you still can enjoy this amazing place.
Terra Nostra Park is a paradise and it's full of amazing walking paths to explore. You definitely need more than an hour here.
This place looks like Lord of the Rings. There are many different parts. For example, we are in the part of the camellias. It looks like a kind of rose and yeah, this is the garden, so let's see what we find. These islands are also known as the Hawaii of Europe. To be honest, I've never been in Hawaii, but all the pictures I've seen look quite very much like this place.
Terra Nostra Garden is a world reference for plant lovers. The peace and tranquility that you find in the corners and lakes of this park are just magical. Aside from its rare species, the park surrounding this place is known worldwide for its thermal pool. This pool is filled with volcanic water from the hot springs at 40 degrees temperature, rich in iron and other minerals highly beneficial for the skin.
Now we are inside this swimming pool and the water is very hot. A few minutes ago it was raining here, so it's very nice to see the contrast of the hot water and the rain. Later I'm going to discover why this water is brown. It's very interesting because there are other thermal baths without this mud, and I think this one is the only one with this color. Of course, we're taking a lot of pictures and I hope they are very good.
So the color of this water is brown because it's very rich in iron. Please be careful and don't bring your newest or your whitest swimsuit because it may turn this color.
Guys, this water is amazing.
Our next stop was Caldeiras das Furnas, where boiling water flows from the underground.
Now we are in Caldeiras das Furnas. And this is the perfect place to see why this island is volcanic, and here also people cook a traditional dish under the ground for 8 hours.
The town of Furnas is built on land with incredible volcanic activity. It has 22 springs of hot sulfurous water and a river of boiling water.
So as you can see, we have boiling water here and the place is so good. I'm so sad that we don't have sun to enjoy it.
The Furnas typical dish is made in a pot inserted into holes underground so that it cooks for 6 or 8 hours. I recommend you spend a few moments here since it's only 1 kilometer away from the Terra Nostra Garden. To end our day, we went to the north part of the island to discover Santa Barbara Beach. Even with bad weather, you could appreciate the beauty of this place and its black volcanic sand. Thanks to the wind, my voice is not heard, but basically I was saying that we are in Santa Barbara Beach. And one guy is surfing right now, and I think that he's a bit crazy because the weather is very dangerous. The ocean is quite beautiful, but the wind is super strong, and now I understand why yesterday we had so many problems for landing. So the sand has a dark color, and I believe this is because we are in a volcanic place. One of the things that most characterizes the Azores Islands, and this one in particular, are the waterfalls. So on our second day we went to discover one that was very close to us.
Well guys, we arrived to Salto do Cabrito, which is a very famous waterfall. We're still looking for it because the signs are not so obvious.
The river that flowed from the waterfall had water so pure and crystal clear that it made you want to drink it. The waterfall is quite high and has a lot of strength, so it is very beautiful to admire.
We found the waterfall. The nice thing about this waterfall is that it's hidden and it's surrounded by the nature. It's very nice. Right now in spring it's still too cold to have a swim here, but I'm sure that in summer this would be the perfect place to have a swim.
Although less impressive than other waterfalls, it is much easier to access. Additionally, Do Cabrito exhibits its own charm and is a great addition to your vacation in São Miguel. You can definitely have a few minutes of peace and quiet before starting an intense day on this island. If you liked this video, I must tell you that you haven't seen anything yet. Subscribe for my next videos of the Azores Islands. I will show you unreal, magical places and incredible corners of nature. You cannot miss the next part of this amazing adventure. I'm waiting for you in my next video.